Good morning, it's another Monday and it's another paper review. And what's going on today? Well, let's start off with the more boring side, the business and personal finance stories. Lloyds Bank leads the stories in this area, with the FT leading on the fact that it plans to scrap sales incentives linked to selling products. Basically, it's frightened of another PPI scandal. PPI, Personal Payment Protection Insurance, is now going to cost the banks £10 billion, says the FT. £10 billion. I think a good amount of that is probably going on Sky TV advertisements by those scurrilous little companies wanting you to claim through them. Meanwhile, Northcliffe, part of Mirror Group, and iLift, I think it's called iLift, part of the Daily Mail Group, are planning to merge their regional paper groups, another sign of lack of advertising and the demise of print newspapers in the UK. Eric Pickles, that sylph-like figure of an MP, is saying that the press must remain free, warning to Leveson not to go over the top, or warning to government actually not to overreact to Leveson when that inquiry's results come out soon. Turning to property, very important story. Bats or barn owls are being used as selling opportunities to buy country houses. They're seen as attractive. So if you have a country house with a bat or an owl in it, you can get a higher price, according to Cornwall's Wildlife Trust. Slightly sceptical on that one. House prices have fallen 0.1%. Exciting stuff here for the third month in a row, says Home Track. When I used to do Home Track, the reason why it was always 0.1% is because estate agents always forgot to fill in the new interview and just put in the last month as well. So not surprisingly, last month was the same as this month, etc. But 0.1%, well, that's so exciting as to barely be worth a newspaper's headline. Slightly more interesting is Rightmove's story today. This is in the Times, that 1 in 5 Britons who purchased homes in the last 5 years now have seen house price falls. Their houses are now less than when they bought it. But even more worrying is 17% are in negative equity, reports the Times. I should mention that elsewhere there are these kind of minor stories about a small hurricane that's going to bring a few winds to New York, already shut the whole thing down, haven't they? And oh yes, we have to mention that Gary Glitter has been arrested. Other than that, not much news today.